Hi, this is Rahul Kapoor and welcome back to our podcast. Today's topic is arrest corporate infancy death. Yes, corporate infancy death. Why do some employees leave within a few months of joining an organization? What can be done to stop this attrition? Well, here we go. This podcast is going to throw some light on that. Hiring has become a key function in most companies today. Two reasons contribute to the emergence of this function in such a big way, and they are hiring to increase the bench strength to attract new business, and two, rehire for existing position when someone leaves the company. Attrition has become a cause of concern, with even top companies encountering over 10% of it. Rehiring for such positions mean interviewing hundreds of valid applicants and meeting their expectations. According to research, the direct and indirect cost of filling such positions can be amounted to a whopping 2 to 20 times the annual CTC. Yes, that's the cost to company. Normally it is twice the annual CTC at the fresher level and up to 20 times for senior positions. Yes, you heard me right. That's 20 times for a senior position. My interactions with hiring managers over the years suggest that a good number of people leave the company within the first 6 months of joining it. This is in spite of good pay package, attractive facilities like free travel, flexible timing, on-site working opportunities, and good working environment, among others. This syndrome is what I call infancy death. So the question that arises now is, how can one arrest infancy death? Number one, be proactive. Train our interviewers to spend enough time with the candidates during interviews and identify his or her expectations. Share the job profile and the team organizational culture very clearly. Refrain from making any false promises and keep the discussion clean and transparent. Allow the candidates to make an informed decision. Remember, it is fine to lose a candidate or two by being open during the interviews rather than have them on board and then lose them. And here's my success tip on being proactive. Ensure that the notes regarding a candidate's job preferences, which are recorded during the interview, are not lost in the interview observation sheets. The hiring department must pass on the notes on successful candidates to the concerned managers, and it is the manager's responsibility then to fulfill such expectations. Number two, onboard initiatives. Another very important factor that determines employee satisfaction in the first few months is the manner in which he or she gets acclimatized to the organization. It's the people, culture, process, policies, etc. Ensure that the new recruits form a positive opinion of the company by learning and understanding the company's way of life in a quick time. In my opinion, it requires a parallel approach which is simple, unofficial and informal, and can be complemented with a formal induction program as well. My success tip comes from a popular multinational company in Bangalore, which has this unique buddy orientation program to ensure that the new recruits are made to feel at home from the very first day. They assign a buddy to all the new employees. A buddy is an existing employee who has been a part of the company for 1 year or more, understands and lives the organization values, takes pride in being a part of the company, and is willing to help a newcomer. The company takes the onus to train and orient these buddies before they take up the job. They also help the buddies chalk out an action plan for 4 weeks, which includes spending time together during tea or lunch, organizing campus tours, introducing them to some key people, among other things. A buddy's success with a new recruit can create unbelievable first impressions about an organization. Needless to say, this company ensures that all the buddies are recognized and rewarded in the same way for their initiatives and efforts. Yes, you heard me right. We're talking about rewarding the good buddies because then you create more such people. Number three, create a community. When people need to relocate, it's particularly important to access their location fit. People have strong feelings about the place where they might be working. It is common for candidates to leave an organization if they're not happy with a particular city after relocation. It could be because of various reasons like lifestyle, people, food, culture, recreation, among other things. Therefore, it is so important to provide as much information and assistance as possible to employees who are willing to relocate. finding a comfortable home, the right school for the children, becoming a member of a library, having access to doctors, market or a recreation club, everything matters. Companies must have a help desk and tie up with appropriate agencies which can lend a helping hand to such employees. Single employees have their own set of issues, the top on the list being making friends with whom they can spend their free time. Almost all companies face this problem, especially with employees who are single or those who do not relocate with their families. I suggest that you create an online community or a forum for such single employees to meet. This will provide them an opportunity to form their own social groups. It is miraculous to see how like-minded people can meet and find comfort in each other's company. I must affirm that in a growing economy like ours, where there are plenty of opportunities for all, it is very difficult to completely eradicate attrition from a company. But I am certain that effective implementation of some of these ideas that I've just mentioned can certainly bring down infancy death in a company. So go ahead and give it a good shot. Let's see how it goes for you from there. This is Rahul Kapoor saying goodbye. And in case you like this podcast, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Until the next time, you please take care of yourselves.